Welcome to all. I am Assistant Professor Ahir Ma'am from SND College of Engineering and Research Center, Yeola, Department of Applied Science. Today's lecture on course Engineering Physics, Unit number 6, Nanotechnology. In the previous video, we have already seen that Introduction to Nanotechnology, Nanoparticles. So today we will discuss about nanomaterial synthesis process. So first, sol gel method, chemical method, electrophoretic deposition, roll to roll processing, self assembly, lithography, physical vapor deposition, chemical vapor deposition. Lithography has also two parts: deep pen lithography and nano imprint lithography. Physical vapor deposition, also some other types: thermal evaporator, electron beam, magnetron sputtering, cathodic arc, pulse laser, molecular beam epitaxy. And chemical vapor deposition, first one is atmospheric pressure, low pressure, metallurgic pressure, and plasma enhance. Let's see one by one. First we will discuss about sol gel method. A sol gel method involves a gel like diaphysis system containing both a liquid phase and solid phase. Centrifugation can also be used to accelerate the process of a phase separation. A thermal treatment is necessary to enhance mechanical properties and structural stability via final sintering, densification, and grain growth. The precursor sol can be deposited on the substrate from a film cast into a suitable container or used to synthesize powders. The sol gel approach is a cheap and low temperature technique that allows the fine control of the product chemical composition. Sol gel derived material have diverse application in optics, electronic energies, space, sensors, medicines, reactive materials, and separation technology. Next one is chemical method. Chemical methods are colloidal solutions of nanoparticles which are filtered or centrifuged and fried. Nanoparticles of nearly the same size can be obtained by controlling the concentration of a reactant in the solutions. Colloidal dispersion in organic liquids are called organosols and dispersion in waters are called hydrosols. Colloids can contain two or more phases of the same or different materials. This is synthesis of colloids. Magnetic stirrer control, temperature control, inlet for inert gas, this is thermometer and pipette. Next method, electrophoretic deposition. Electrophoretic depositions includes electrocoating, cathodic electrodeposition, anodic electrodeposition, and electrophoretic coating or electrophoretic painting. In electrophoric deposition, colloidal particles suspended in a liquid medium migrate under the influence of an electric field and are deposited on an electrodes. Colloidal particles that can be used to form stable suspensions and can carry a charge can be used in electrophoretic deposition such as polymers, pigments, dyes, ceramics, and metals. Deposition sub-processes includes in electrophoretic depositions, preparations, the coating process, after depositions, a baking or curing process. Advantages of electrophoretic deposition: applicability to wide range of materials, easy control of the coating composition, the process is automated, uniform coating thickness without porosity, environmentally friendly, complex fabrications object can easily be coated. Next one is roll to roll processing. This roll to roll processing also denoted as R2R processing. In the field of electronic devices, roll to roll is the process of creating electronic devices on a roll of flexible plastics or metal foil. In other field, it can be referred to any process of applying, coating, printing or performing other processes. A new manufacturing technique uses R2R printers to form smoother and more flexible metals for future ultra-fast electronic devices. There are examples. R2R lasers include superplasticity prints, plastic surface, laser printing, graphic layer, nano patterns, metals on a plastic substrate. Advantages of R2R processing: they have high production rates and yields. They reduce the cost of manufacturing the device to be fabricated automatically in mass quantities. Continuous production can be achieved on R2R system. Then applications of R2R: first application is flexible electronics, second photovoltaics, third thin film batteries, fourth fuel cells, fifth multi-layer capacitors, thick and thin film substrates, thick film sensor material and fabric. Next type is self-assembly. Self-assembly is a process in which a disordered system of a pre-existing components form an organized structure. The constitutive components are molecules. The process is a term molecular self-assembly. Self-assembly can be classified as either static or dynamic. In static self-assembly, the order state form as a system approaches equilibrium, reducing its free energy. In dynamic self-assembly, patterns of a pre-existing components organized by specific local interaction. Self-assembly advantages as strategy. It drawn from the enormous wealth of examples in biology for inspiration to produce structure that are relatively defect free and self-healing. It drawn from enormous wealth. Nanofabrications like atomic level modification of a structure. Next, lithography. Photolithography is a process used in microfabrications to patterns part on a thin film or the bulk of a substrate. It uses light to transfer a geometric pattern from a photomask to photosensitive chemical photoresist on the substrate. A series of chemical treatments enables deposition of new materials in the desired pattern upon the material underneath the photoresist. Next, deep pen lithography. Deep pen lithography is a scanning probe lithography technique via an atomic force microscopy. TIP is used to create pattern directly on a range of substances with a variety of inks. Next, nanoimprint lithography. Displacing polymers. In this technique, displacing polymers, it creates pattern by mechanical deformation of imprint resist and subsequent processes. It is a method of fabrications, nanometer scales and patterns. So student, I hope you have understood this synthesis of nanoparticles. Sol gel method, chemical method, electrophoretic deposition, roll to roll processing, self assembly, lithography, physical vapor deposition and chemical vapor deposition. So I hope you have understood this synthesis of a process. Thank you.